Guys, welcome back to my channel. Slightly different setup today. I'm standing just because I don't feel like sitting today. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome in. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today we have another Oner Active review. They have been cranking out these launches like crazy, and I'm doing my best to stay on top of them, at least the bigger launches. Today we are reviewing the hybrid capsule. This launched a few weeks back. I'm a little bit late with this review, but hope you don't mind too much. I have quite a few new pieces in this video, and I've also included a couple of other pieces that have launched in the past that I haven't spoken about on this channel. So yeah, stay tuned for that. As usual, all my measurements are in the description below for reference. All right, let's get into it. Up, we have a brand new bra to Oner Active. It is a high coverage bra, however, it is light support. This is the new EasyLift high neck zip bra. I'll put the proper name on the screen. I got a size medium, which is my normal size in all Oner bras, and I made sure to get it in white because I wanted to see if there would be any sheerness with this color, which there isn't. However, in some lighting, you can see the cut pads in here. I'll put in a little clip of the cut pads that they're using in the new EasyLift bras. It's a lot thinner than the cut pads that we have seen in Unified and Timeless, for example. I'll just show you a little comparison of that. But this is a size medium. Let me show you the back quickly. There is the back. It's a nice racer back design. I'm not feeling any digging in anywhere. The fabric is really stretchy, which honestly, the EasyLift fabric is known to be quite stretchy. Um, does have a zip. So there it is. So if you want a little bit more cleavage, you can go ahead and zip it down if you'd like, or you can zip it all the way up. I typically don't like tops that have a zipper on them like this, just because in the past when they've done it, I just found it kind of irritating on my skin. But this one is not laying flush against my skin when I zip it up either. So I don't feel any irritation anywhere, or I don't feel the zipper grazing my skin at all. However, I do wish that they put like a fabric flap maybe over the zipper as well as underneath, just in case. I think that would also prevent the zipper from grazing against skin. However, I'm not really noticing that with this anyway. But that would have just been a nice detail to have. Um, I got my normal size medium, and I feel like I have some excess fabric here on the sides. I do notice I get a little bit of excess fabric with the Easy Lift high neck bra as well. So maybe it's just the design of this that kind of causes that issue. I wouldn't size down, though I do think if I size down to a small that I would have cutting in certain areas, but so far so good with this. Showing you the back again, it is a super, super comfortable fit. I don't feel restricted in any way. I'm going to quickly show you support. It's definitely more of a light to medium support. When I've taken the cup pads out, when I first tried it on, it was definitely more of a light support. The cup pads do add a little bit more support, but definitely not a high support bra. We still have not really seen much high support bras from the brand just yet, but now we do have multiple options for high coverage, so that is nice. Will I be picking up more of these bras? I'm still undecided. I do like overall how it looks. I'm just kind of wondering how often I would reach for this bra over like my Easy Lift high neck bra, for example. That's like one of my favorite bras that Oner makes. So I'm just curious how often I would reach for this particular one, just because I'm not a huge fan of tops and bras with zippers on them. So I'll have to think about that a little bit more. If you do happen to pick these up, definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, honestly, you can go either way with sizing, but if you have like a broader back, maybe go with the size up just so you don't have any digging in. But I think the Easy Lift fabric really is super forgiving. So you can honestly go either way with sizing. I think if you size down, you will get a little bit more compression, a little bit more support. Um, However, you might get some digging in, especially maybe around your lats, you might get some digging in. So I think definitely stay true to size. If you're in between sizes, consider where your problem areas are and go based on that. This next bra is also a new bra from Oner Active. It didn't launch with this particular capsule for the first time. It launched previously, but I haven't spoken about it on this channel, so I figured I would include it in this video, especially because we got some new colors with the hybrid launch. So this is the new EasyLift Crossback Sports Bra. It's supposedly a replacement for the everyday bra, which a lot of people love, but this is supposed to be an alternative for it since they're discontinuing the everyday bra. And honestly, it's a very, very nice bra. Very, very good coverage. Definitely more of a moderate coverage bra. still on the lighter to medium support side, but it is very, very, very comfortable. The back is a crossback design with adjustable straps, which we love to see some adjustability. This is in the color Rosewood. Again, this color did not launch with the hybrid capsule. However, they did launch some other colors in this capsule that you can grab in this bra. Really, really good side boob coverage. Really good front coverage. Like honestly, the coverage in this bra is fantastic. And honestly, I prefer it over the everyday bra. Gonna just show you support really quickly. Yeah, I think it's definitely more of a moderate support bra. If you're a larger chest size, it'll probably be more like a light support bra. Honestly, it is so, so comfortable. And the EasyLift fabric is very forgiving, has a ton of stretch. I don't feel any digging anywhere. Even though it's crossing over my traps, it's not digging into my traps at all. Again, another moment for the back. Adjustable straps, they have really good stretch. I don't feel any digging anywhere. These straps here are also plush, they're a little bit thicker, so it's not digging. It's really comfortable. Yeah, overall, I love this. I do have a full review of this bra as well as other colors that I picked up on TikTok. So I'll go ahead and maybe link that in the description for you if you want to go and check that out. But really, really nice. This is a size medium, which again is my normal size in Oner's bras. I think it is definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, honestly, you can go either way with this bra as well. Because the straps are adjustable, you can loosen them if you end up sizing down. Um, for me personally, I think it's true to size. I don't feel like sizing up or sizing down. I think it absolutely fits perfectly with this. Yeah, this is a super, super flattering bra. It comes in a bunch of colors already, even though it just launched. So definitely check it out. Those would be two brand new bras that Oner has brought out in the EasyLift collection. Okay, so this is a bra that we have not seen on this channel before, but it did come out in this launch in some new colorways. It has launched previously before, but I have not spoken about it until now. So this is the EasyLift Ultra Minimal V-neck bralette, I think is the name. I'll put it on the screen. This is in my normal size medium. Now, they did have a unified version of this bra back in December of 2024. I don't know if they launched before that, but I do remember reviewing it in 2024. And I'll put a couple clips on the screen, but I was not feeling it at all. Like the coverage was terrible. It was far too big. Mind you, I did size up though, but for the coverage, and that didn't even help at all. But in the EasyLift fabric, I definitely prefer it. I'm getting a little bit more coverage, a little bit better support here with this lower band that actually looks like it isn't straight across, looks like it kind of dips up here and really kind of contours your bust line. Um, the EasyLift fabric is definitely more forgiving than unified, so that definitely helps a little bit. Here is the back. We have a nice Y back design. Again, we see the lower band is dipped up a little bit like a nice V shape. We do have an adjustable strap back there, but it is one of those vertical adjustable straps, which honestly I don't really understand because like in bras that are designed this way, we do kind of need these straps that cross over the traps to be adjustable as well. A lot of people have issues with straps crossing over their straps being too tight. And also a lot of the support from bras comes from these straps. So only being able to adjust that vertical strap doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't know, but yeah, this is pastel yellow. Honestly, this bra is really cute, but I have no use for it whatsoever. I would not feel comfortable lifting in it. Just bending over, if I move around too much, I start slipping out a little bit and I have to like keep readjusting, which I'm absolutely not going to do in public. So not for me personally, but if you are of a smaller bust, this would be a really nice bra to train in. It's very comfortable. It's not digging into me at all. I feel like that's a testament to the EasyLift fabric. It is just way more forgiving, more comfortable, has more stretch to it than some of the other fabrics that Oner has done in their bras. So I'm really a big fan of the fabric. But again, I don't really have a use for this bra. Like it's just not going to work for me. Um, the lower band has a good stretch to it. And it is a designated band. It's not like with some of the EasyLift bras where it has like that little tiny elastic underneath. This is an actual bra band, so that is nice. You do get a little bit more support and coverage here. I'm just going to lift up my arms. Yeah, we have absolutely no gaping here, which is fantastic. Really good side boob coverage as well. I was actually really surprised by this because with the unified version, that was one of my critiques as well with the side boob coverage. It just wasn't the best. So I really do like the look of this bra. It looks really nice. It's really comfortable, but I personally just don't have a use for it, so I will not be keeping. But I absolutely love pastel yellow. I would love to see more bras in this color because it is just so. But yeah, hopefully the lighting and camera is not washing off the color. I'll have to see when I edit this back. But yeah, support is going to be light, but I'll go ahead and do a little run. Yep, that's all you're getting because I am not trying to show too much on YouTube. That is the EasyLift Ultra Minimal V-neck bra. Okay, so here we have the final launch of the Everyday Bra. These are not coming back. This was the final drop of them. This is in the color Charged Lime Green. I'm looking at my viewfinder and it looks very yellow, but it definitely is more of like a highlighter yellow with some green in it in person. This is a size medium, which is my normal size in the Everyday Bra. Has really nice coverage. It's a nice scoop neckline. Decent side boob coverage. However, I feel like the EasyLift bra that I just showed you has more side boob coverage than this one does. Here is the back. It's a nice sort of racer back design. We have adjustable straps, but they only adjust to a certain point. It doesn't adjust fully like the EasyLift bras. But the Everyday bra is a fan favorite, so the fact that it's going away is a bit sad. But you can still pick up some more colors on the website right now. There's still a decent amount of stock. Um, I've spoken about this bra many times before on this channel, so I won't go into a ton of detail here, but I'll put all of the information that you need on the screen. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful bra. Really nice coverage. It's super, super simple. Goes under a lot of Oner's tops really, really nicely. Here we have it. Let me just quickly show you the support level with this. Yeah, I definitely feel like the EasyLift bra is giving a little bit more support than this Everyday bra. I feel like I'm moving a little bit more in this. And also, as I'm just standing here talking to you, the straps are digging in a little bit here. So I do appreciate that the EasyLift bra has like thicker, more plush straps compared to this Everyday bra. Honestly, I'm not too mad about it being replaced. I'm not even gonna lie. I have a ton of these bras and I do really enjoy them, but I feel like maybe the EasyLift bra is just a little bit more comfortable overall and also offers a little bit more support and even side boob coverage. So just very quickly, I'm going to show you this EasyLift Halter bralette in the color Arctic Blue. It's a brand new color, not a brand new bra. I've spoken about this a million times before, so I'm not going to go into it much here, but I just want to show you the new Arctic Blue color. I have worn this already. I'll put a picture on the screen. I wore it with the Charged Lime Green Effortless shorts. Love this bra down. It is so nice. It's so comfortable. It is one of my favorite bras Oner makes now with the changes they've made, but this is the Arctic Blue colorway. So beautiful and absolutely gorgeous blue. I have the cut pads in here. I haven't taken them out. I don't think I need to. But yeah, I'll put all the information you need on the screen as far as sizing, as far as support, all of that. We have the EasyLift high neck bra. Again, I've reviewed this bra on my channel a million times, so I'm not going to go into it a ton in this video. But this is the color powdered orange. Just wanted to show you how it looks on. There is the back. I think this color is so pretty. There, hopefully that doesn't wash it out as much as it was before, but yeah, this is powdered orange. I also have pastel yellow, which I'll show you in a second, but yep, all of the information's on the screen. I won't talk a ton about this since I've done it a million times before. I don't want to bore you guys. And here is pastel yellow. Hopefully it's not being washed out too much by the light. This is pastel yellow. The logo on this one is gray instead of white, which I kind of like. I think that looks nice. And there's the back. Again, both the powdered orange and pastel yellow, I'm wearing a size medium, which is the size that I wear in this bra pretty much across all colors, as well as all of Oner's bras pretty much. So yeah, those are all the bras that I have from this launch. We're going to go ahead and move on to bottoms. Moving on to tops, first up we have the Go-To Seamless high neck vest, but in the mid-length. I haven't spoken about these in my channel before, I don't think, but they have launched these in the past before, just in the full length. Now they have a mid-length version, which is what I'm wearing here, and this is the color Coal. I wear a size small in these vests just because the fabric is super, super stretchy. It is a very, very thin material, super sweat wicking. Here is the back. It's just a very classic racer back design. These tops are really great to train in. They do show sweat, but it does dry very, very quickly because of how thin and aerated the fabric is. Some contouring and ribbing on the side here. There isn't a lot to this top. It is very, very simple in design. I guess my only critique here would be because the material is so stretchy, after a while of wearing it, this does tend to stretch out quite a bit and gets very baggy and boxy, but you wash it and dry it though, and then the shape comes right back. I tend to wear these like kind of like folded up into my bra. Honestly, I definitely think I do prefer this length over the full length one. With the full length one, I have a lot of excess fabric at the bottom, whereas I feel like this is like the perfect length for me. Again, my torso is a little bit on the shorter side, so this is covering almost my entire stomach. For this top, for sure, if you're in between sizes, definitely size down. Again, it's super, super stretchy. I would say the only part of this tank that doesn't stretch very much is the neck opening. It's a little bit hard to get over your head. But other than that, the entire top is super, super stretchy, super forgiving, super, super thin. A lot of people don't like this top because they think it's like paper thin. But honestly, for training in, I think that is great because it is breathable. It feels like you're wearing nothing and it dries very, very quickly. Let me just very quickly show you the other colorway that I have. We have the same top in vintage navy. I don't know if I love the top as much in this color. Like there's something about it that I'm not loving. I cannot figure out what it is, but same exact size. Here is the back. I don't know. Something is just off about this color in this top. I don't know if it's just a little bit boxier than my Cole one is or what, but I haven't taken the tag off this one. I haven't worn it. I've only tried it on, whereas the Cole one I have. So I would expect the Cole one to be a little bit more stretched out than this one, but I don't know. Something is off with this top for me. I don't know if I love it. I'm wearing the soft motion sports bra under this just because I already had it on. But yeah, similar comments as the Cole one. I don't really have any extra comments with this one. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to keep this one or not. I don't know yet. Like the color is beautiful. I just don't know if I love the fit on me personally. I don't know. But yeah, again, if you're planning to pick up this top, go with your smaller size if you're in between sizes because the fabric is super, super stretchy, super forgiving. And then, especially if you don't want a lot of excess fabric, definitely size down. Those are the go-to seamless high neck vests in the mid-length. Okay, so here we have the go-to seamless short sleeve mid-top. This is my first time trying it, and honestly, I knew I wasn't going to be a huge fan just because I've tried the short sleeve version in the past, but in the full length, and I just find the fit just doesn't work for me. A size down is too small on my arms, but a size up is too big pretty much everywhere except my arms. And I'm having the same issue here. So this is a size medium. Definitely should have done a size small in this top, but I do worry about these cutting in because I already kind of feel the seams on my arms in a size medium. I feel like a size small would just be tighter there. So I might just stay away from these tops in the future. Same exact design as the vest that I just showed you. It's just in a short sleeve version. This is the color coal. So I would say if you do pick this up, definitely size down if you're in between sizes. Again, the fabric is super stretchy, super forgiving. There's no need to size up. I don't know why I did that. Here is the back. Super, super simple design, same exact material, fabric. It's just, yeah, I should not have sized up to a medium in this. Like, look at how baggy the waist is. Not a huge fan. I do think I can like, tuck it into my bra and that would be fine. And they would look like the crop tops that they do, but I'd rather just have the crop top. Okay, now let's move on to my favorite effortless shorts. I am not going to speak about every single color I have in great detail. I'll just put clips of each of them and then mention any little key differences. But overall, the three colors that I picked up from this launch all fit relatively the same. This is the color Arctic Blue. I'm wearing it in my normal size small. This is me putting them on without adjusting them at all besides the back. But obviously, I don't wear them like this normally, but I just want to show you the length. We're getting a nice inseam length on these again. They're not too short, they're not too long. I think it's perfect. The rise on the waistband is also excellent. Like, I feel like the consistency this launch with the effortless shorts specifically, because I didn't get any leggings, is just perfection. So let me just show you how I do like to wear my Effortless shorts. Gonna just yank that up just like that. So yeah, this is a size small again, Arctic blue, and I just love this so much. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's super, super stretchy, but not too much. There's still good compression, really good stretch in the seams and the waistband fabric. It is not too thin. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, it is so good this launch. I'm so, so impressed. Let me do a quick squat test. I'm wearing a black thong underneath this. What do we think, guys? I'm so impressed. Like, everything is just perfect. The scrunch placement is great. The lift is really good. Definitely, definitely true to size 100%. If you're in between sizes, honestly, you can go either way, but typically with Effortless, you want to size up if you're in between sizes, just so, you know, it's more comfortable. It's not digging in anywhere, but this is so stretchy that you can honestly go either way depending on your preferences. But I absolutely adore the fit this launch. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I will quickly show you the other two colorways I have. I've actually worn two of them out and about, one to the gym and one to an event. So yeah, I'll show you pictures of that as well, or videos. But so impressed. Wow. Well done, Oner. So here is Charged Lime Green. Now this color I did wear to an event in Miami for Oner Active, and it performed so well. I did stain it quite a few times. Even before leaving the hotel to head to the event, I don't know what happened, but I stained it, but I was able to get the stain out easily in the wash. If you guys are curious how to get stains out of your activewear, I have gotten so many stains on my activewear over the years, and every single one I've been able to get out. So let me know if you need help with that at all in the future. But here is Charged Lime Green, same size as Arctic Blue, size small. Just put it on without adjusting it at all. And this is how I like to wear it. Actually, I wasn't going to get this color because I saw a few videos and it looked very, very sheer. But I'm glad that I decided to try it myself because it's honestly not bad at all. Let me do a quick squat test. Not bad. Now, granted, depending on your skin tone, it's going to be more sheer, less sheer. I don't know, but just keep that in mind. I am wearing black underwear under this, and I don't think you can really see much. I'll have to watch this back and see, but looking in the mirror right now, I don't see my underwear at all. So that is fantastic. Oh, I just love Effortless this launch. It is so, so good. I have no complaints whatsoever. You can see that the tag is coming through the fabric. Like, it's a very, very light color, so that is to be expected, but I'm not seeing any skin or underwear through the fabric. So A plus. I'm going to quickly put on Vintage Navy for you, and then we will move on. Here is Vintage Navy. Now, this colorway is definitely a little bit more compressive in the waist than the other two colors that I showed you. It definitely has a little bit less stretch for sure, but still really good stretch everywhere else. But overall, a little bit more compressive. Still true to size, though. I would not size up if you don't need to. Still very true to size here. I don't know if it's looking a little bit longer than the other two. I'll have to watch these clips back and see, but I don't know. I feel like it looks a little bit longer here. But again, that's not how I wear it anyway. Here is the back. I have already trained in this color. I've already washed it. It washes beautifully. I honestly have no complaints whatsoever with Effortless this drop. I wish it was like this every single drop. It is perfection. Here's the back. I'll do a quick squat test again. Just phenomenal. I am so impressed. Yeah, so overall, Effortless this drop, definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, you can really go either way, but would probably recommend still sizing up if you're in between only, just because it's Effortless a little bit more snug. I think in this colorway specifically, definitely do not size down. The waistband is not as stretchy as the other two colorways. Still true to size though, but I would say the other two colorways have a little bit more give at the waistband than this one does. But overall, super, super happy with Effortless again this launch. It is so, so good. definitely pick these colorways up for sure. Like they are excellent. I'm hoping I just didn't get a good batch and they're consistent throughout, but honestly, with Oner, you never really know. Okay, so here we have some shorts that I have not reviewed on this channel yet before. These are the unified double layer shorts. They are a unified short underneath, and then they have like this sort of windbreaker material over the top. They're not really a running short. They're not marketed as a running short, but you absolutely could run in these if you'd like to. You just might have some sliding up of the underlining shorts here. I would love it if they created another inseam of these that has like a longer short and then a longer overlay of this, but this is the color Vintage Navy. I love these shorts. They're so cute. I have a bunch of other colors, which I'll show you in another video. But yeah, they're super, super flattering, super comfortable. Like the waist is not super tight in this. This is a size small. It does have a zip pocket here if you want to put like some keys. It's not going to fit a phone. It's a really, really shallow pocket. Oh, there's pockets on both sides. I didn't realize. I thought they only had one pocket on these shorts. There's actually two pockets on these shorts, so that is nice. You have a pocket on each side. There is the underlying shorts. I would love it if they release Vintage Navy in like normal unified shorts as well as the unified wrap shorts. This color, I mean, just look at how beautiful that color is. I love it. Let me do a quick squat test in this. Now that wasn't really to test sheerness, but just to see if this slid up a little bit. And it did a tiny bit, but not a ton. I do think if you run in this, it's going to slide up a bit more. But I have done weightlifting in shorts like these before. And honestly, the main issue I had is this rolling down, but I didn't really have to adjust the bottom too much. But love these shorts so much. I have them in another colorway, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, they're super flattering, super comfortable. They're a really good short to wear if you're going out for a walk, to run errands, things like that. Super casual, but still really cute. I just love it. Let me quickly show you the other colorway that I have. Okay, so I also have these shorts in coal. I've already worn these out. I'll put a picture on the screen. And I just love these shorts so much. These are so cute. And this coal color especially, I just love it. Coal colorway fits exactly the same as Vintage Navy. I don't find one to fit more snug than the other. They're pretty consistent. Quick squat test. Yeah, no issues there. As you can see, the waistband did roll a little bit. But yeah, these shorts are super cute, super nice. Definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, maybe size up just because they're quite short. So if you want a little bit more length, you can size up for sure. Again, the waistband is pretty forgiving. I don't find it tight, which I feel like unified shorts in general are a little bit snug, but these in particular are definitely a little bit more loose. So yeah, I would say size up for more length if you're in between sizes only. But honestly, if you size down your in between, I think you might be fine in the waist. Like the waist again isn't super snug. Your main issue is going to be the inseam on these if you size down. Of the shorts. I hate to end this review on a sour note, but we have to talk about the unified high-waisted, I believe, pocket leggings that I don't think these are high-waisted. I don't have a very long torso, and these are definitely sitting almost mid-rise on me, definitely at the back. Okay, all right, where do we start with these? Okay, so I went ahead and sized up in these leggings because I had issues with unified leggings in the past being too snug in my normal size small, so I figured I would try a size up, see how that works, and I'm having similar issues that I did with the size small. The entire body of the legging is very compressive, which honestly I expect with unified, but I thought in a size up it wouldn't feel this snug, but it still feels very snug. The waistband is too big for me now in a size medium. And as a result, I notice if I move around too much, the leggings start to slide down, especially the back of the waistband. I don't find this very flattering at all. The rise is just really strange to me. Like, I'm pretty sure it says high-waisted legging on the website, but this is not high-waisted. This is definitely more mid-rise on the back. A little bit confused about that. I'll go ahead and do a squat test. No restriction at all. I feel like Unified has good stretch. It's just very compressive. Do you see how the waistband is dipping down at the back, but the front is a little bit higher? And it's also not straight either. Like it dips here and then it dips at the back. I'm getting some gaping at the back too because I've sized up. Right. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit just so you can see the waistband a little bit better. Now you can see what we are working with here a little bit better. Again, this is a size medium, long length. Like, look at that. Why is this high and this is low at the back? What's going on? Honestly, this is so disappointing because I love this color so much in Unified, but I cannot wear these leggings. I just can't. And they only came in the pocket leggings for this hybrid launch. I do hope they bring this color back in other styles because these leggings are just not doing it for me. And not a ton of stretch here or here. I just expected it to be a little bit more stretchy in a size up or just have more room in general, but I'm just not getting that with these. So that's unfortunate. As far as sizing, if you were to pick these up, I honestly don't even know what to tell you when it comes to sizing because in your normal size, it's probably going to be really snug. In a size up, you're probably going to have a similar issue that I'm having, unless your torso is basically non existent, because these are definitely mid rise and then it's starting to turn into a low rise as it's sliding down with me sizing up. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of these. Maybe it's just not for my body type specifically, but I'm sure there are people out there who really love the unified pocket leggings. I'm personally just not one of them. Like, this is just not gonna work for me. If they do make any changes in the future to these leggings, I would definitely try them again. But I think for right now, this is gonna have to be a miss for me. Like the fit is just not what it needs to be. So sizing, I really can't help you guys here with sizing. I don't know what to say. Not true to size. I don't think they run big. I don't think they run small either. Overall, the design is just a little bit of a mismatch here. So apologies about that. I don't really know what to tell you guys as far as sizing, but I overall wouldn't recommend these leggings anyway. So maybe I don't need to offer sizing advice. I don't know, but yeah, those are the unified high-waisted pocket leggings. There are the pockets. They are super generous. I think you can definitely fit a phone in there easily. Yep, no problem. The fabric does look like it's going a little bit sheer when it's stretched out with the phone, but I don't think that's a huge. Do you see how it's sliding down? It is literally sliding down as I'm just, oh my gosh. Sorry, I really don't like these leggings, man. What is happening back there? Like Unified usually looks so good on the glutes. I don't know what the is going on with this. Anyway, that is all I have for these. I don't know what else to say. There's probably not much more to say about these, but you know what? Let me just give them some grace. This is their first pocket bottoms. They will be improvements in the future, I hope. I pray. Pray with me. Okay, and the final piece we have is Raw Lounge. I only picked up the wide leg joggers and I have a bunch of these already. They are definitely my most worn lounge piece that I have from Oner. It is a very lightweight, thin sort of lounge material. I don't know how to fully explain the feel of the material, but it's like a very thin sort of vintage feel. Not quite as rough as like terry cloth, but something similar to that. This is an extra small regular, I think is the length that I got. These are definitely an oversized fit. I don't typically get the regular length or extra small in their lounge. Usually I stick to my normal size in all bottoms, like specifically like leggings and stuff. I usually stick to a size small long, but with these, I find they do run really long and they're very oversized. Like this is an extra small and look at how much space I have. So yeah, definitely didn't need to go with my normal size in these. This is the color Vintage Navy, which is a brand new colorway. I absolutely love this color. It is so beautiful. Look at how long these are though in the regular length and extra small. Like that's kind of crazy. Here's the back. We do have pockets, no zipper. And then we have like this drawstring here, which honestly, I don't love the drawstrings in Raw Lounge. They look a little bit cheap, but I wear these so much, like I can't even complain. Like I have so many colors in these. I'll keep grabbing more. They're very pricey. With the amount of wear I get out of my Raw Lounge pieces, it's worth it for me personally. But if you can get it on a sale or discounted in some way, definitely go for it. Because again, it is a pricier item. But yeah, super, super flattering, very lightweight. I could absolutely see myself training in this in the cooler months down here for sure. But I mainly use these to run errands in, to lounge around in the house. And this is pretty much what I reach for most of the time. Yeah, I would say if you're planning to pick raw lounge joggers up specifically, definitely size down. As far as the length goes, honestly, I think you can size down with the length too, just because they run kind of long. So again, like I said, I typically go for long length in Honor's bottoms. With these, I get regular, so definitely maybe size down one, and then again, maybe size down one in the waist too. So this is an extra small, and I'm usually a small. But yeah, if you don't want it to be super, super oversized, if you want it to be a little bit less big, basically, size down for sure. I have the Honor logo here. It is a nice tonal logo. We have some side panels going down here. Very flattering. They're very comfortable. They wash really well for me personally. I know some people had issues with spotting and discoloration. I haven't had that issue, but maybe just keep that in mind. It is a vintage look, so it already has like some discoloration on it, which is part of the design. Just something to keep in mind. And the final thing I have for you today is the brand new unified pocket jacket, which I'm so happy about. We have seen unified jackets for a while now with no pockets. We finally have pockets now in these. I am so happy. There are a few other features that are different about this particular jacket that I'll go over in a second. But this is the color vintage navy. Here is the back. I love. Let me just quickly zip this up and then we can chat. So this is a size small, which is my typical size in the unified jacket. I do find that this fits a little bit less snug than my other size smalls in my unified jackets. So I feel like it definitely has a little bit more give now. Like, look at that stretch under the arms as well. Yeah, it just feels a little bit less snug, still more on the compressive side, definitely the most compressive jacket they make by far. That hasn't changed. We do have some new contour lines down the front here that lead into the two zip pockets that we have here. Full-size pockets, you can definitely fit a phone in there. So those are a couple differences so far. The back, we still have that ventilation flap on the back, but as you can see now, we have contour lines back there as well that kind of cut off the ventilation flap a little bit, so they're not as wide as they used to be. They're still going to pucker out if you move, but not as much as they used to. And also something else to know about the new jackets, the seam here on the arms is more angled, definitely more angular, whereas before it was straight down, which definitely made the arms a little bit more restrictive, specifically in the armpit area. Now with the contour and seam going this way, I feel like you have a lot more movement in the arms now. So very happy with the changes they've made to this jacket. I don't know if they're going to continue to make and sell the original unified jackets. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if this is replacing that or not, but I do much prefer the design of this one. But yeah, I still think these are true to size. If you're in between sizes, probably go with the larger size just because it still is very compressive. But I really do like the changes they've made to this jacket. I think they're super flattering. And we do have thumb holes in this as well. And I do find the thumb holes are a lot more comfortable in this jacket. I feel like the sleeves are longer, so it's not cutting into my hand the way that my other unified jackets do. I'm really impressed with this jacket. I really like it. I would get more. Honestly, if they come out with the same colors that they have in like the original unified jackets, I would absolutely replace them with the unified pocket jackets because the overall design is just superior in my opinion. Yeah, that is everything I have. Let's wrap this up. Okay, so that is everything I have today for the hybrid capsule. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I don't mind answering them. Overall, I'm really impressed with some of the pieces in this drop, but also really disappointed with a few, as you saw. I hope that with some of the new pieces that came out for this launch that they do make adjustments for the future. Yeah, I have plenty more Honor Active reviews coming in the future. Like I said, they've been cranking out the launches this year, and I know there's a ton more. So stay tuned for that. I do have my full unified collection review coming next. And then after that will be the Honor Active 5th birthday collection that I'm going to be reviewing as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. There's plenty of other stuff on my channel to watch if you are interested in more reviews, not just Honor Active, but some other brands as well. So definitely check that out. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you head out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.